Round one in the Western Conference begins. The Memphis Grizzlies are looking to prove their bid has substance, that they are not simply chasing an illusion. Will they bring enough to steal a Game 1 road win tonight against the Thunder? Round one, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Williams, and it's Edey in at the center position. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward spot.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Dort with the ball. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive in advances.
Amen.
That one falls.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. No good on that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Bane. It's tipped. Outside Williams. A second chance effort. And Holmgren lays it in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jackson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished up by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside for Jackson. Morant looking around. Back to Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Now, here's Dort. The tray. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Well, Egbert and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Alex Caruso checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for Bane. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Morant left side. Pass to Pippen. Here's Edey. He's defended by Hartenstein. Edey gets the bucket.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Outside Williams.
Oh! Wow. Look out. Because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam King. And Morant gets it to go.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Pocket 6. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jalen Williams. Now here's Morant. He has 6. Rebound by Williams.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Joe. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Now Williams. Wiggins with it from downtown. The Thunder with another miss. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Morant throws it down.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Thunder up by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Wiggins is out there with Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now here's Caruso. He has yet to score. Here's Joe. Kennard covering. Joe can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Shot's good by Kennard.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Bain kicks to Pippen. Pass to Kennard. Pippen outside. Here's Kennard. Fires it up. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Bain tries again. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Goes back up. A shake. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Vince Williams comes in for Luke Kennard. Now, here's Bain. pass to Aldama. Outside Pippen. On the wing, Williams. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Over in the corner, Caruso. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Aldama finds Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Man, you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Jackson hits both of them. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen, and he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Bain against Dort. Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. He takes it in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren over to the left wing. Pass to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dort's got 6.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Williams passes to Aldama. Pippen down low. Defended by Caruso. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail. Different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
These players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Pippen.
Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Now here's Caruso. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Morant. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Pass to Holmgren. Caruso with the ball. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The offensive rebound. Williams up on top. He's guarded by Williams. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 6. It's Williams with the drive. Pass to Hartenstein. A three-pointer off the mark. Up top, Morant. Jacks up a three. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the... Thanks for joining us.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Williams is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Left side, Bane. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And a missed late.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Over in the corner, Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 6 points.
Oh, Jalen Williams gets a good look from that corner, and the three-point shot is pure.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Bane. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. His leads have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Morant throws it down.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Holmgren. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Driving in. Here's Edey. He's defended by Hartenstein. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bane's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane so dangerous from out there.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 2-point game. Williams kicks to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Pass to Jackson. Bane with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Bane with the button.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, unable to change momentum here. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Outside Jackson. They set the pick. Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. 2 points, that one goes.
Woo-hoo-hoo, the burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Thunder making a change here. Higgins is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Santi Aldama's checked in for Vince Williams. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Now here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
First free throw is good. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Morant.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside Williams. Outside, Dort. Wiggins sets a screen for Dort. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Caruso. Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Williams. And here is Dort. Williams, a screen on Bain. Dort misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Aldama. Memphis moving it around. And Bain will bucket on the assist by Jackson. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead. The shot and game clock separated by 4. It's Williams, high post. Aldama's there. Good work there as it goes.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Now here's Jackson. Can't hit from in close. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And so here's Memphis. After Oklahoma City gets the three, Jackson finds Kennard. Good D by Williams. Oklahoma City trailing. Now Joe. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That gives them the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
The Grizzlies call timeout. John Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis's head coach had some words for the team during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said, if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks, David. Out to Morant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half. Oklahoma City shooting at 51%. Really solid. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant right side. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Dort. Oh, good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bernard on the wing. Back to Morant. With the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. Now here's Jackson. To the inside. Edey can't hit. It's Williams, high post. Working on Williams. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got 27 points.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren at the elbow. Over Jackson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Morant. Williams passes to Morant. The Grizzlies call timeout. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Grizzlies making a change here. Pippin's checked in. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Shai.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look if that's at all possible.
And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander. So they foul intentionally. 24 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. And so here is Oklahoma City.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Morant outside. Yes!
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Ja Morant.